Hello, everybody, and welcome to Audrey Live. It's Thursday, July 23rd. Where has the time gone? My goodness, it's like half the summer's gone already. This week was kind of a really neat week, fun week. For all of you who know my mother, Oma, it was really kind of neat. This is the first time. She usually comes here for a visit every other month or something like that for a couple of days. We enjoy having her here and enjoy because she likes to be around us and play with my granddaughter Daphne that we watch. So it was kind of really special this week that this was the first time she was able to come for a couple of days again since February. I think February was the last time she was here. So we had so much fun and literally, she played cards with Daphne and Daphne taught her how to play sorry. Her and I made Christmas cakes and did lots of knitting and crocheting and it's just really unique that we can spend time together. Last year at this time, I'm just going to show a picture of my mom and I. We were last year at this time on a road trip to Ohio. There was a show, it's called Hoot, and it's in Columbus, Ohio. And we had a booth there to promote our shows. So this was us last year on our road trip. And we just have a lot of fun together. And it was really kind of neat this week that she was able to come here for a couple of days, spend some time with us. And we just always look forward to more time together. So hi, Mom. Hi, Oma. And I know so many of you know her from the shows that we do as well. So so that was kind of a neat part of my week this week so that we could share that time together. On today's show, we have another speed painting from Holly Hanley, which is always kind of neat. She has these wonderful paintings that she speeds up so we can kind of see what she's doing. And also our live guest today is Rita Barakat and her awesome journals that she actually created and manufactures herself. So that's what's on today's show. And we got some special other things going on as well coming up. So just as you're watching, don't forget to comment and share and make sure that you tell your friends about us so that we get more people involved and we can just keep going, bringing this wonderful venue to everybody, I guess, because right now we're not actually getting together. So at least this is a way that we can stay connected, stay together, and we can bring some different products to you, guests to you, live guests, things like that. So so make sure you share, comment, start a watch party. And if you're not able to watch us, all of our shows and a lot of the little mini clips that we have are all on our YouTube channel. So you just go into YouTube and type in Pinna Canada at the top and you'll see all of our videos there. So you can watch them whenever you want. Something I kind of noticed the last week or two, we have a couple of designers out there that are getting into like clothing lines and shoe lines. Susan Weckesser, who's out in Alberta, she's come up with a shoe and boot line. Still waiting for the link, but I'll just show you here. Just really neat. She's designed some shoes, some boots, some a little bit more of a fancy shoe there. So we're really looking forward to having her on the show, hopefully in a month or so. And then she can tell us all about what she's been up to and also her new shoe and boot collection. There's just so many things that our designers can do out there, which is just kind of very, very neat. Also another, and she's taught for us at the Alberta show, so it's kind of very personal for us too, to see how successful she's been. So she's gone through a lot of trials and tribulations, so it's nice to see success and something really good happen to such a wonderful person. Also, Joanna Grant, who's out in BC. Actually, she travels a lot, but I think she's still based out in BC. She has come out with a clothing line. It's called Wearable Art. So basically, it's a company that takes your designs and then puts it on different pieces of clothing. If you go to www.art art-a-porter.com. You can see all the different designs there. And I guess you vote for which ones you like. And then the company will, whoever has the most votes. So once you get to a certain vote, they will turn your design into a clothing line. So this is something for all you designers out there, to think about. Go to that website. Again, it's art-a-porter.com/Joanna.Grant. You'll see all Joanna's designs. And I will put that on our feed as well, so you can take a look at her designs and vote for your favorite designs with Joanna's. Let's get her to have some more of her designs put into clothing. So yeah, it's called Wearable Art, and these products are available right now, and they're Canadian designed wearable art, which is also manufactured by a Canadian business. So, it's a win-win for everybody. So congratulations to Joanna Grant, and congratulations to Susan Weckesser for your success with that new business opportunities for you. Another thing I kind of saw that I just want to share with you that was kind of neat. The Sandy Dirkman, I think she's from Monroe, Wisconsin. She had a ceiling fan that she didn't like. We all have that, or I have a ceiling fan that is just that it's beige, and then it's got like a gold, I don't know, it looks like gold leafing, but anyway, there's gold on it. And I keep thinking I've got to do something with that fan. Anyway, what she did is she took some of Tim Holt's abandoned paper. It's called Abandon is the name, I guess, and Mod Podged it onto the blades. Look at that. Now, isn't that just amazing? It's like one of a kind, custom ceiling fan now. So I just might have to bring mine down, tear it apart, and do something like that. I've been thinking about painting it, but this kind of takes it to the next level. So yeah, so that would be really kind of neat. She said she sealed it with a matte medium, and she loves how it turns out. A great way to enjoy some of her favorite paper on her ceiling fan blades. So that's kind of neat as well. I'm going to show you, we have a really neat one of Holly Hanley's videos. It's called Whimsical Sunflowers from her Grow a Happy Life. We showed her Grow a Happy Life before, but now this one is, oh darn, now I better find it. Where did I put it? It is from that video. There we go. There we go. And I will share that with you as well right now. Really neat. So enjoy. Well, isn't that neat? Yeah, I just love her sunflowers. Let me just stop this a minute. Always seems to happen. It kind of goes right to the next video on me. So anyway, yeah, just Judy. Funny, I was thinking the same thing. Also, I looked down and Judy says, "This makes me want to paint sunflowers." She makes it look so easy, and she really does. Holly makes it look very easy. So, Holly Hanley is from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, and you can catch more of her speed painting videos on her YouTube channel, which is just go to YouTube and put in Holly Hanley, and there's more there for you to see. So today we have the one and only Rita Barakat on the show today. She is from Dallas, Texas. Rita is a published and licensed artist that creates whimsical art. Rita has worked on numerous art murals, projects for hospitals, corporations, families, and freelancers for various manufacturers. She has her own line of mixed media journal and teaches Texas art journal classes. Her classes are always fast and fun. You can expect to get your hands messy, get lots of encouragement, and walk away having learned a lot of new techniques. Hello, Rita, you're sideways.
Hi.
You're sideways. You gotta.
Oh,
welcome.
Hold on.
All right, we'll get you.
Let's see if we can fix it.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta love phones.
Oh, I know, eh? Let's see. Let's get you the right way here.
Let's see if we can do it. I don't know. I usually have my kids do this. They're the ones that do all that stuff. Sorry, I'm looking.
Yeah. Well, maybe if you just turn your phone the other way, then you'll just be up and down.
Yeah, I just did. Is it up and down? How is it?
No, you're not on at all yet.
Okay, hold on.
I think you have to put on your video. Oh, there we are. Okay. There we are. You're coming. You're coming.
Well,
there we are.
It's up and down. It's up and down. I don't know.
You're wonderful. Thank you so much for coming. We're so excited to have you with us today.
Well, thanks. I'm happy to be here.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. So what have you been up to recently? What's going on in your life?
Oh my gosh, everything. So this year's been a really busy year. I launched my own line, which was really super exciting because, I work with a lot of manufacturers in the industry. And so very different to go ahead and launch my own line. I do have some licenses with Emerald
Yeah.
Creek and with Art Foamies and some other ones, but this is mine. So
Awesome.
I'm super excited to share with you guys journals today. That's a part of the line, a part of
Yeah.
the new line. And it's just really fun.
Oh, good, good. So what have you been keeping busy with just besides your creative, like with your home life, your children, like things must have changed for you as well because of everybody being home and staying home. And oh,
Right.
I forgot to say where you're did I say yes? I think I said you're from Dallas, Texas, right?
I don't know. I was busy trying to turn the camera up right side up.
Yes, I believe I did.
Yeah. So we're right outside of Dallas, and yeah, we have 3 kids at homeschool anyway. So we've
Oh,
always been
okay.
homeschooling. So that wasn't new for us. But the busyness of it all, and with the new line, and I've been teaching classes online instead of in person because a lot of shows were canceled, as we know.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Yes, yes.
So yeah, so I had to switch everything and do everything online. So now I've got that going. And we've got a really fun challenge going on right now I have a Facebook group, Mixed Media Projects with Rita Barakat. And in the Facebook group, everybody has been posting all of the challenges that I've been putting out. So I sent out to my subscribers 30 art challenges for the month of July.
Awesome.
Yeah, so they have been posting like crazy. The artwork is amazing, and it's just been really fun to watch. And I've been doing it on my YouTube channel.
Oh.
So yeah, so I do have I think I have up to day 12. I'm not sure. It's hard to keep track.
So now what is your YouTube channel? Just your name?
Say Rita Barakat.
Okay.
Rita Barakat.
Perfect.
On every social media, pretty much, if you look up Rita Barakat or Rita Barakat 1, because there's a girl that always beats me to it.
Oh,
she doesn't post.
There's another one?
Yeah, and she doesn't really post. And I'm like, but she beats me to it every time. So I have to put Rita Barakat 1 sometimes.
Yeah. Well, I think they would notice you.
They'll know when they get on the channel.
Which one is you?
The hair and all the projects, because she doesn't really post anything.
Oh, okay. Oh, good.
Yeah.
So how did you start your creative journey? Like, have you always been crafting, or what was your
I had 2 brothers growing up, and so I really wasn't interested in what they were interested, but I was always interested in art. So I was always doing art. I was always doodling. I was always drawing. I was always painting. And we actually grew up, we lived in apartments. My mom was a single mom raising 3 kids. Wow. And we were never allowed to paint the walls, right? Because when you live in an apartment, you can't paint the walls. Yeah. So the minute that I grew up and became an adult, my husband and I got married and we bought our first house. I went crazy. I painted every wall. Every room was painted, but not just walls. I just started painting like crazy, murals on the walls, on the ceilings. For my daughter's bedroom, we painted Winnie the Pooh for the nursery and the Little Mermaid for, her bedroom. And it was just I just kind of went crazy painting everything. Yeah, and the neighbors saw it because they would come over, and I'm like, oh yeah, they painted everything. And every time my husband came home, he's like, what are you doing? You're always painting something. I'm like, I can't help it. And as the word got out, people are like, well, can you paint my house? Hey, can you paint my house? And then it was, hey, can you come and paint my business? And so I started painting murals. Wow. Yeah. And so I did murals for a long time. But it was really hard when you have little babies.
Yeah.
And so it was, and then after a while I was like, oh, I can't keep doing this. What do I do to keep my creativity, but not be out and gone all the time?
Just stay home.
And yes, I needed to stay home. And so I started a blog. And then that's when Faber-Castell reached out to me. And so I started with Faber-Castell. They were my first manufacturer.
Awesome.
And when I got the email at first, I was like, is this a scam? What is this? You know, come on, you know, you saw my blog. What? Because I didn't know that world of designers and that type of thing. And to get this email out of the blue, I was just like, what is this? And I almost deleted it. So glad I didn't. Instead, I Googled her. And sure enough, she was legit, and it was legit. And I was with them for like 7 years.
Wow. So what did you do for them? You just designed for them specifically. Yeah.
Yeah. I was one of their very first designers. There was like 7 of us. And we are the ones that we started that whole line with gelatos when gelatos first came out. And we did all the testing, we did all the demos, we did everything for them, and all the art that went on the packaging and all of that stuff came from us, the 7 of us.
Yeah.
And so it was really fun, you know, for a while there. And then after a few years, it became, you're the gelato girl. That was my nickname everywhere I went. Well, you're the gelato girl. You do the gelatos. And I was like, you know, I don't want to be just known for this.
Yeah.
I want my art to be known. And so that's when I knew, I'm like, oh, I need to spread my wings a little bit. And it was really hard because I loved working with them. I loved it. I mean, I had a really good time. It was a great experience. But in that, the more I was like, I have to do it. I knew I had to do it. And so now we're here.
Good. I love how you said, I spread my wings, and then I look at your apron.
Oh, yeah, wings. Always fairies, mermaids, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. So what are you going to do for us today? What are you going to show us? Now,
so
I know
today,
yes, I was going to say, because your new line of journals, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So next, and that was it. That was the name of the business, because I was like, okay, what are we doing next? So this is what was next. So we started with the journal as the base. So we have these beautiful journals, these canvas journals. They come like this. They're naked. They're naked because you guys have to decorate it. Okay. So we have like 4 different sizes, and this is the mini. So it's a 5x5. You can see. I'm
going to pin you.
Okay.
So there you are. And I will just mute myself while you talk a minute, and I'll come in and out. So you know I'm here.
Okay. All right. So we'll start this way, and I'll share about the journals, and then we'll go into the demo. Okay. So the 5x5 journal is, you can see it's in my hand. They all come with elastic. They all have paper and canvas, right? So, but here's the difference. We have sewn all of the paper and the canvas into the book, so they lay nice and flat whenever you're doing any art. So it doesn't matter where you open it, it's going to be flat. Not only that, the canvas pages, there's 2 pieces of canvas, and we've lined it inside. So it's not going to get, it's not going to be really wimpy. It's not going to be running through where your paint is running through directly to the other side right away. So, I mean, we really, really thought this through, and we did a lot of trials before we decided how to sew these together, and they're sewn. They're not glued together. They're all sewn. Okay, so this is the mini. They come naked like this, but they can look like this. Look at this. So, I mean, you can see it holds a lot. So this is the mini 5x5. And of course I've added, this is one of my girls. These are paper ephemera that we have in the shop, and, you know, lots of paper, right? Paper, and let's show you some canvas pages. So here's a canvas page, and, you know, here's a canvas page. So we've got paper and canvas pages in the mini. So that's the mini. Then we get into the small, right? Comes like this. So all the packaging looks like this. And you can see it starts thin like this, but once you start working, it kind of looks like this. So this is the small, and I actually just finished this, and I have a YouTube video about showing this particular journal. But you can see when you get to the small, it's a 5x7. It has a pen loop on the side. And again, it has canvas and paper pages. It has a cute little pocket in the front, right? So you can stick your little, I stuck a little tag in there, and we do these, we sell these tags too. So we have canvas and paper pages. Okay. We also added in the shop a ton of shapes. So you know what? We're going to put the, Shirley is saying, can we put the, how can we purchase? So at RitaBarakatShop.com, but we're going to put that link for you. So we also added these like hearts, wings, all these canvas pieces so that you can decorate your journal. Okay. So paper and canvas. So the 5x7 has the pen loop, right? They all have the elastic on the outside. Okay, 5x7, 5x5. Well, let me show you now the medium. This is also, these canvas flowers are in the shop. Hi guys. So this is the medium journal. It's a 6x9, again with the elastic on the outside. We have canvas pieces inside. So got the little pocket on the inside. Now what gets exciting is, yes, this has paper and canvas pages, but what gets exciting is once we get to the size, look at what we have in the back, a zipper pouch for you to put your pens, your markers, everything that you want to carry with you. And so again, paper, and look at this. I'm going to show you, look, lays flat, right? Why? Because we've sewn the pages into the binding. So it's not going to fall apart when you get it super wet, because I know, like, I love a lot of mixed media. I love to use a lot of different products. So this is the medium journal. Then we get to the large. I'm like, whoo, look at that. 8.5 by 11, you guys. Okay. And the reason we have this elastic on the outside, and let me show you this. I added this extra lip, right? You see that? I added the extra lip because you know what? I know how I am, and I know how you guys are too, that you love to add like tons of goodies inside your journals. So I knew that it would get bigger and bigger. So I added that extra lip so that you could protect this journal, because it's so big that I wanted you to have plenty of protection. Now, this journal is the only one that does not have paper. The rest of them all have paper and canvas pages. This one has all canvas pages. It does have the zipper in the back. Okay, so you can see the little zipper pouch in the back for you guys. And they have different size pages. So there are these large pages, and then there's these half pages, okay, in there. Now, I knew that I would want to add to it, so I already started adding things to it. Like I added an envelope from the shop. I added in here, here's a tag that I added. Let me show you this one. Oh, this is the little wings again. These are also in the shop. So I added this little tag here, and so I just poked holes to it and attached it. And I'll show you, here's another one. So this is another page, and I just attached this with safety pins, and this is a file folder that we had in the shop. So lots of different ways to add to your books and add to your journals and do some really fun stuff. So I'm going to pen down.
And I'm just going to check with you. It is www.ritabarakat.com for them to purchase.
You can go to ritabarakat.com, and there is a link there.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect.
Because it'll say shop.
We have people from Brazil, from the UK, from Australia, Cornwall, UK.
Hello.
So they're West Coast, East Coast, Canada, United States. So they're all watching and just enjoying you, Rita.
Yay. Hi, guys. Yeah, some of them I recognize the names. I'm like, hello.
Perfect. Well, we'll let
Awesome.
you get to your demo. What are you going to be doing for us today?
I'm going to be demoing the Medium Journal. I have a page that I had already started working on. And so this is a Canvas page. And let me tell you, I mean, I just want to show you if you can see, like, it's thick, you guys. It's not wimpy. You know, we've seen Canvas journals before, and the canvas has been really wimpy and bleeds through. This is not like that. It's not going to bleed through the other side. So we're going to work on this page. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to pan down and show you guys what I have done here. Okay. All right. So let's see. I have to adjust it a little bit because, okay. So on this page, I knew that I wanted to do some flowers. And we have round flowers and sunflowers in the shop. And so they come in little kits like this. And so like this one for the round flowers has two big, two small, you know, two small circles for that flower, two big circles for that flower, and 4 leaves, right? So we're going to paint these and we're going to attach these because this is so fun and so easy to do. So I'm going to move this aside and show you how quickly you can make a beautiful page. Now I've already made a background just because I knew with all of the painting, I'm like, we want it to dry. So I'm going to take some paint real quick, and I've already put paint in my palette. And so let's start with our, actually, let's start light to dark. Okay, so we're going to just start with our yellow centers, and we're just going to paint those yellow centers. Now, I like a lot of texture, so I don't mind if it curls up on me. And I don't even use like adhesive all the way down. A lot of times I will let the edges, I will just put the adhesive in the center and let the edges stand so that you get like this funky looking color. So we've got our 4 things. So if you're going to let the edges stand, what you want to make sure to paint those edges, right, on the back in case they show. Because if you're going to let them curl up, they're going to show. Now, if you don't want them to curl up, it's canvas. So it's really, they're really pliable. You can just fold it right back into place. Piece of cake. And you can glue it all the way down if you wanted it super flat. As you can see already, if you already saw the books, my books don't tend to stay very skinny. And I'm okay with that. Okay, so we've got our yellow and we're going to do our little things. And I'm not even going to rinse my brush here. I'm just going to dip here in these 2. This is like a salmon and a really light pink. And I'm just going to go right on top because I know that center is going to get covered by the yellow. Okay, so there's one. And doing again, the same kind of thing.
Rita, when you're done, can you just bring one of the pieces a little closer so they can see the
variation
of the color there? It's so unique.
Sure. See that? No, that's focused enough. Okay, so just adding a little bit of color. So I'm dipping it in both colors, right, to get that. And so now I'm going to do this here on the and again, dipping it in both colors.
Okay, just to get that effect. Okay, and I would do the edges of the outside. And just quickly moving on. Okay, now that I've got my flowers painted, I'm going to do my leaves, and I am going to rinse off my paintbrush just because, you know, it's a different color. All right, so now, oh, and I forgot to mention, so the challenges, so I'm dipping, see my paintbrush? I'm dipping in the 2 different color greens. And I'm just going to go right like this. So the challenges that we're doing right now, towards the end of the month, if you subscribe to my newsletter, what is cool is that if you participate at all, you get a chance to win a journal. Yeah. Because I'm going to give some away at the end of the month. And it's just going to be a random drawing of anybody who participated. So if you sign up for the newsletter, you'll get all the details. I will send them to you.
And how do they sign up for the newsletter, Rita?
The same. They can go to ritabarakat.com and there is a link to subscribe. Okay, but you see how I left the dark and the light on the same side of the brush? That's how I'm getting this effect. And I would do the back as well, especially with the leaves, because I like them to really pop, stand up. So now that we've got this painted, I would set them aside, or I would hit them with a heat gun. But because I knew I was doing this demo, I went ahead and painted some ahead of time so that we can just start gluing. So, but you see how I just folded it back up? It goes right back into place. So we're just gonna wipe this off real quick.
Now, what is that surface that you're working on?
You know what? It's a bake sheet. You know, for your oven.
Ah, very cool.
Yeah.
Wipes off so quickly there. That was great.
Right.
Now, can you just give
I know. And let me.
a quick what you did on that background right there as well?
Okay. So on this background, super easy. This is one of my Art Foamy stamps. And let me show you really quick. So like this is one of my Art Foamy stamps. So if you've never seen the Art Foamy stamp, they're super thick and they're foam. And so this is one of the flowers. And the flowers, let me see if I can see if I have a page in here. So this is an Art Foamy stamp. This is an Art Foamy stamp that I have. This is, okay, so all of my flowers that I did with Art Foamies, I made sure that the center pops out. So you could either do a plain flower or you can do a face. And I did all of them like that. So they're interchangeable because I like faces. So this is also one of them. So that's what this is back here. So first I stamped it with paint. And then I went and I just sprayed it with an ink spray. And while it was drying, I sprayed it with a little bit of water so that it would have those water spots. So, and I have those Art Foamies in the shop as well. All right. So because of the magic of television or whatever, I did these earlier so that they would be dried because you want to let them dry. So I have these pieces that are already painted. And so I like that they're a little bit curled, but you can totally flatten them if you wanted to because they very much, you can very much manipulate them however you want to manipulate them. I want to make sure I'm putting it right side up. Okay, yes. Okay, so I was thinking a couple things. One, we could put one like this. Right, here's our centers, or actually let's put the bigger center for this one. And then this is our center for this one. So this one we could do like a layer. And then this is some, I don't know, some string that I just found that I had in my stash. So I thought that would be super fun. So now that it's dry, we can take and we can start gluing. So I'm using a little bit of Eileen's tacky glue because it's works really fast. And we're just going to add that glue on there. And let's put this one a little bit higher. Now you can certainly, you know, sew your things together if you wanted. But you want to have a dry surface. So you want to have a dry background and you want to have a dry base, and which is why I went ahead and did this ahead of time. So another thing here is I'm going to do is I'm going to make a nice straight line of glue.
Now, what glue are you using there?
This is Eileen's tacky glue.
Can you show us the bottle?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. Awesome.
Yes. I love that stuff. Okay, so we're just going to put that in there. Let's do a little trim. This would probably make a really good caterpillar, this string. Okay, and then we're going to tuck that one under. And just put that down. Oops. And so I have glued these things down while it was still wet, like I just painted it, but I just find that it sticks better if it's completely dry. Okay. And now we're just gonna put, okay, because that one goes there. We can put this little one here. Of course, I put the glue on the wrong side on that one. So just wipe that off. That's okay. It'll work. Yeah, you can pretty much get this glue anywhere. Okay, so we're just going to stick that down and wait for it to dry. And super easy. Anyone can do this. Super fun little pieces. And so sometimes I'll stick like the paint bottles on top of it or something like that just to have it dry, but just so that you can see it. So let's do it. If we can do it a little bit closer. I don't know if that helps you at all. And super cute, super easy, super fun. And we have all these little canvas pieces that will work really great. So there you go.
Awesome. That looks great. Yeah, we have a couple people basically saying, yeah, you can get it at, Stacy says you can get it at local scrapbooking stores as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Walmart, Michael's, everywhere.
Oh yeah, everybody has it.
Yeah. Now, how long would that take to dry about?
Not very long. I would say a few minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, not very long. It depends, I guess, where you live. It's really humid here.
Yeah.
So the humidity always affects.
Yeah. 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 Perfect. So how hot is it there today?
It's probably going to be in the hundreds. So
Wow.
yeah, it's already, you can feel it. It's humid and hot. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Well, that was great. That it looks so beautiful. But yeah, once we watch the process, it looks so easy to do.
It is. It is. And you know what? I love crafts like that where it looks complicated, but you can just make it happen and it's really easy and everybody can do it and everybody can have fun doing it. Even my granddaughter does it and she's only 5.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And just the blending of the colors, like taking the two greens and blending them, it just looks, and it blends really nicely on that canvas, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Where are the flowers cut out with the big shot machine? Karen's wondering.
Where what?
The flowers cut out with a big shot machine, but you
yeah, not this one. We have like different dies that we had bought especially for the store that I drew. So we've got a lot of different shapes. Like even, I'm going to show you this one. You see that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I drew them up and I sent them out to this company to have these dies made for us so that we can do a ton at a time. Yeah.
And they can find those on your website as well.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. Did you just want to remind them about the 30-day art challenge for anybody who came in a little bit?
Yes. So if you came in late, if you sign up for the newsletter, I will send you 30 art challenges. And if you get some done before the end of July, before the 30th, we're posting them in my group, the Mixed Media Projects with Rita Barakat, and it's in the newsletter because if you subscribe, you'll get it and you'll get the information. You will go on there and post your projects, and we're just going to do some random winners. We're going to give away 3 journals and some accessories to go with it.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, this was so much fun. I know everybody that's on, they're just having a great time watching you and how inspiring it is to see, all the different artworks that you have in your journals. It's just amazing. So
awesome.
Congratulations for your journal line. That's just incredible. So yes, kudos to you for that.
Thanks.
Well, thank you for being with us, Rita. And we'll definitely have to have you back on again, maybe in the fall or something like that. You have some fall Christmas things that you're working on, or to see what next challenge you have for them.
Yeah. Let me show you one more thing.
Oh, perfect. Yes.
Look at how fun this is. Dun, 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 dun.
Aww.
So yeah, I have a video in the group where my granddaughter and I made a video, and so she made her own. I made one for her friend, and super cute because she turned into a big ham. Who knew? And she was telling everybody, this is what paint we use, and this is this we're using. And she did a really good job. So these are also in the shop. There, we have all kinds of goody things, fun things in there. Yeah, not just journals, but the journals are the big thing because we love the journals and the 4 different sizes.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect. All right. Well, thank you so much. And we'll see you soon again.
All righty. Thank you for having me.
All right.
Bye.
Take care. Yep. Bye-bye. Well, that was a lot of fun. I think I'm definitely going to I've got my journal going. I don't know. I'm just not, I think I need to buy a new journal. I think I have to order one of Rita's because the journal I have that I'm working on, the pages are just paper and canvas. And I think that having that cloth in there, I find that would be maybe a little more creative, or that I can do a little bit more with it. So yeah, so that was great. And we're going to talk a little bit about vacations quickly. I'm going on vacation. And I know many of you are going on vacations or are on vacations. One thing they say, health benefits of taking a vacation. There's great health benefits. A number of studies have shown that taking time away from your job can have physical and psychological health benefits. People who take vacations have lower stress, less risk of heart disease, a better outlook on life, and more motivated to achieve your goals. So yeah, we're going on vacation next week. So we're going to be on Lake Huron with our family and with our grandkids, and looking forward to it, to rejuvenating and relaxing and recharging and coming back with some great ideas. So right now I'm just kind of looking to see, okay, what crafts am I going to take on my vacation? Crafting to when you go on vacation sometimes is difficult because you can't take everything with you. You kind of have to take, smaller sizes of things. So what do you take when you go on vacation? What type of crafting do you do? So that's just something that I'm going to have to kind of start looking at and figuring out what I'm going to take. And maybe, maybe some nature projects, your journal, because it's smaller. What do you do when you go? And I mean, right now we're not really going in planes much yet, so we don't have to worry about that. But I mean, if you're going camping or if you're going on a road trip, what do you take with you? Or maybe nothing. Maybe you just don't like to craft when you're on vacation. But to me, that's one place where I can do some crafting. So yeah, we will have a show for you next week. So don't you worry. We will have, let's see, we're going to talk about vacations a little bit more and things to do on your vacation. And we have some great demonstrations by Tracy Morrow, Jen Tryon, and Julie Lafayette. So some great things, some great crafting to do either on vacation or just neat things to be doing. Also, we'll have a special segment from Corey in Korea from her vacation while she's in Korea teaching, but she went on vacation. So she's got a little segment for you as well. So that'll be exciting. So again, thank you for watching the show. Thank you, Rita, for being with us and doing that amazing demo. Thank you, Holly Hanley, for your speed painting of the sunflower. We had fun watching that. And if you haven't been able to watch the whole show, you can watch the repeat on Facebook and also on our YouTube channel, Pin It Canada. All of our shows are on there and all the little segments, so you can see them all there for the ones that you've missed. So yeah, I see some people already putting things, colored pencil and patterns. Corky does paint, project knitting. Yeah, small things that you can do. Donna, journal, color pencil and sketching material. Grandkids love nature journals. My grandkids will be there, so I'm trying to think of ideas of what to do with them. Oh, Karen, yes, Zentangle, watercolor or both. Good idea. Be sure to pack lots of wine. It's also a health benefit. I like that one. I certainly will. So keep them coming. Keep the ideas coming. Send me some pictures. Even you can email me pictures or just message me through Facebook some pictures of things that you've done. And yeah, I look forward to seeing everybody again next week. So have a great week. Take care of yourself and take care of each other. And we'll see you next week on Audrey Live, Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Bye-bye, everybody.